Belgium's 22-year-old personal best en route with a 3:59.60. Esther Guerrera, also in the field, the experienced Spaniard. Susan Ajore goes for Kenya, the sixth placer from Paris. Kenya have never won a medal in this World Indoor Championship, surprisingly. Salome Afonso of Portugal was 8th in Glasgow, returns to the Championships 12 months later with a pair of medals at a European level. Zeribe Montaji, the silver medalist in Budapest, turned the tables on Faith Kipyegon to win the first ever World Road Running Mile title. One of the fastest all-time indoors and out. Sinclair Johnson hit a 2-second personal best to become 4th at the Olympic trials to not make the Olympics. She feels like she's still got the best to show. There is Gudaf Tsegay, the world record holder in this event, champion for 2022. The final athlete in the line-up, Georgia Griffith of Australia. Gudaf Tsegay, 3 global titles, indoors and out. World indoor record at 50, world outdoor record at 5,000 metres. Just the one event for the Ethiopian as we head into this event. She is the outstanding favourite. 3:53.92 in the A-man. She's the only woman in the world that's gone faster and it's gone quick from the gun. I wonder if Gudaf Tsegay's got half an eye on her own championship record for 2022. That stands at 3:57. Zeribe Montaji, her Ethiopian teammate, slotting in behind. It was Ethiopia 1, 2, 3 in Belgrade when Tsegay last took this title. Just the two of them today though. Gudaf Tsegay looks laser focused on the track. Earlier on in her career, Gudaf Tsegay had a reputation going out in a 60 and yo-yoing and fading and struggling. That was a lightning quick first 200 metres. It was 29 or so. Gudaf Tsegay is really asking questions of the field straight away.
This is a great, bold bid to secure another gold medal. And I think there's pride in the line here. She was so disappointed with her Olympics. We were so excited about that duel with Faith Kipyegon. There was the accidental clash. She made it to 12th. She was 9th in the 5,000, 6th in the 10,000. She was bitterly disappointed with the end of her summer. And here she is, choosing only to do one event, going back to a distance that has brought her great glory in the past. She has the 3 fastest times over 1,500 indoors ever. And she's 5 seconds quicker than anyone else this year in this field. And that is what she's doing right now. This is the perfect way for Tsegay not only to win this title, but to bounce back ahead of the summer season and remind everyone she's still a massive force to be reckoned with. This is a huge lead for a world final.
This is a massive, massive statement from Gudaf Tsegay. She's on to a 3:45 pace also. Could she possibly hold on to better her own world record? That would be the performance of this championship so far. Look at that. She's got some 20-30 metres on Zeribe Montaji. Georgia Griffith was very brave to go with this, but Montaji, she's just holding up Georgia Griffith here and allowing the rest of the field back in it in the fight for silver and bronze.
Watch for Georgia Hunter-Bell coming into the mix for a bronze because she's now in 4th place and she has closed the gap down on Georgie Griffiths. This is quick, this is really quick. I know the cameras are focusing on silver, bronze and 4th, and that's because Gudaf Tsegay is in a class of her own, and we very, very rarely see somebody go this hard because it's all about the gold, but maybe there's something bigger for Tsegay to prove here. This is absolutely phenomenal from the Ethiopian. She's bouncing back here in style.
So Gudaf Tsegay, she's slowing ever so slightly. She went 60 and then a 63, and that was 32 seconds for the last 200 metres. There she goes, 2:52 or so with 400 metres to go. If she could just find a 60, she would run a world record, but perhaps she's lifting the pace down the back straight there, Gudaf Tsegay. She'll know the splits, but that's a tough job to keep herself on world record pace in a solo race. And there are 3 women running together further back down the track. 3 people do not go into 2 podium spots behind Tsegay. Tsegay is lifting her pace here, Gudaf Tsegay. Well, Teshi, for me, I think she's just waiting. She knows the goal is gone. Tsegay takes the back at around about 3:24. I don't think she's going to break 30 seconds to this final quarter. She could be on for her own championship record, though. Gudaf Tsegay giving it everything down the back straight here in Nanjing. What a display of dominance. This is going to be the biggest winning margin we've seen at this championship across any of the events. Perhaps Theo Fernandez in the men's triple jump. But Gudaf Tsegay strikes for home. She's lightning quick. The clock is on 52, 53, 54. It's going to be one of the fastest times ever seen. points. Her fourth place from last time round to a third place. That makes it fourth consecutive title for Ethiopia in this event. Gudaf Tsegay, a second gold medal for her. Ethiopia have dominated this women's 1500 metres, but that from Gudaf Tsegay was one of the most impressive displays of front running I've ever seen.
The only race I can remember commentating on and watching that was close to that was Alma Zayana when she smashed the world record in Rio in that morning final over 10,000 metres. But it was brilliant. I'm so pleased for Gudaf Tsegay. I know we have to remain neutral here, but it's heartbreaking to see how devastated she was after those three finals in Paris. This is the perfect way to bounce back from that Parisian disappointment. Well, Tsegay fully deserves her place on the podium with the silver, and Georgia Hunter-Bell becomes only the third British woman, other than Kelly Holmes and Laura Muir, to win a world indoor medal over 1500 metres. Just a shade inside 4 minutes, a lifetime best for her, managing to outrun Georgia Griffiths, who had an area record for fourth. Sinclair Johnson for the United States had a PB, but this was about one woman's mission to send a message to the middle and long distance running community. She is back with a bang, and she will take some beating outdoors this summer. Brilliant run, so brave, so much commitment. It was a delight to see, and it's an Ethiopian 1-2 and an excellent run by Hunter-Bell to bounce back from that European indoor disappointment. But tonight belongs to Tsegay. That was class.
Tsegay soaking up all the atmosphere, all the cheers here in Nanjing. And I thought perhaps just in the middle few laps had she overcooked it, but she saved something for the last 400 metres. She covered that final circuit at 60-61 or so. And to really Wanda, that was a very mature and sensible run. She separated herself from the field, and then once she saw the clock on the first couple of laps, she thought, hang on a minute, I can't be running 800 metre pace at the start of the 1500 metres, and she let Gudaf Tsegay run away. Wanda then acted as a pacemaker for the rest of the field for much of it, and for Wanda to manage to hold on for the silver medal and do so quite comfortably in the end in front of Georgia Hunter-Bell was super impressive. So those two, the clean sweep that Gudaf Tsegay led in Belgrade, but the best they could do with the two of them. That's it, important medals for Gudaf Tsegay and Wanda. Georgia Hunter-Bell, of course, bouncing back from the disappointment. She was ill at the European Championship. She put herself on the line and faded drastically in the last 100 metres and ended up fourth. So she's had redemption for that disruption to her season, ending up back on a global podium today.
A wonderful run from Hunter-Bell. Poor old Georgia Griffiths. She was really brave to go with that pace. She is rewarded with an area record in fourth. Not to be another medal for the Australians. Australia's delivered much. Norway, by the way, are now up to second.
Yeah, for the atmosphere, all the cheers here in Nanjing. And I thought perhaps just in the middle few laps had she overcooked it, but she saved something for the last 400 metres. She covered that final circuit at 60-61 or so. And to really Wanda, that was a very mature and sensible run. She separated herself from the field, and then once she saw the clock on the first couple of laps, she thought, hang on a minute, I can't be running 800 metre pace at the start of the 1500 metres, and she let Gudaf Tsegay run away. Wanda then acted as a pacemaker for the rest of the field for much of it, and for Wanda to manage to hold on for the silver medal and do so quite comfortably in the end in front of Georgia Hunter-Bell was super impressive. So those two, not the clean sweep that Gudaf Tsegay led in Belgrade, but the best they could do with the two of them. That's it, important medals for Gudaf Tsegay and Wanda. Georgia Hunter-Bell, of course, bouncing back from the disappointment. She was ill at the European Championship. She put herself on the line and faded drastically in the last 100 metres and ended up fourth. She's had redemption for that disruption to her season, ending up back on a global podium today.
A wonderful run from Hunter-Bell. Poor old Georgia Griffiths. She was really brave to go with that pace. She is rewarded with an area record in fourth. Not to be another medal for the Australian.
Don't forget to like and subscribe for more exciting sports content.